I was made the head of the division. And it took about 3.5 to be in the position of the head of the division. And by that time, the owner of the company decided that it is very difficult to manage one business and another business, and he wanted to make a step back, and he wanted to find a person who would be who would support and who would share the responsibility of the whole company. And so he suggested me to take this position. And to tell the truth, it was very unexpectedly, and I really didn't want to. I didn't dream about it, and it was not the idea in my head. I loved my division, and to tell the truth, still there.
You love it, okay.
Because again, I needed to, I think this is the most difficult period when I need to make myself stronger, because production department and the people there are simpler than the directors of the company. So I can't be just a good girl, even responsible, even smart. I should be better, much more better. I should be clever. I should understand what's happening on the market. I should understand finance. I should understand legal. And it was a real challenge for me, because now I understand. By that time, I was not ready, not mentally, not emotionally. I was not ready.
How old were you then? At that time? How old were you then? Your age?
Just a moment, 36.
Wow, yeah. But this is when the young men, they sometimes get that job, They are also not ready, but they don't think about it. Wow, congratulations. So,
I think that congratulations can be later. When, to tell the truth, I can't say that I'm real CEO. So I think I should improve myself, really, because one part of my heart is still there in the apparel business. I know the details, I know the people who are there. I still miss the fashion exhibitions, and I still miss it. And now I have to concentrate more on the strategy, on the vision. And sometimes I have doubts. Probably this is not my cup of the tea. And even twice I had a discussion with my owner about it. So probably I'm not the person who can lead the company to another level. Probably I'm good an operational manager, operational director, the head of the division, but not the CEO of the company.
And what did he say?
He said, shut up and do your work.
Oh, wow. But this is terrific. So he probably see more than you see.
He said, I can see that you are rising, growing every day. You're growing. Of course, you are not ready now, and you are not 100% top manager. But I can see what hard work you are doing every day, and the results I can see in you.
Okay.
This is enough for me to see that you are able to manage my company. And the big part he can feel is, it's very important in the business when there is a person you can trust. Again, two things about trust. And I think he knows that I'm the person who will never solve money on, who will never make something bad for the business, probably unconsciously, can be unconsciously, but never do something wrong and thinking about myself or about my pocket. Because when I think about my company, I think about as it is my company. When I say my company, you see, it's, like my business. And this is the attitude which I saw my mother had to her factory.
Yeah. So when we talk about mentorship, do you know the mentor, the role of the mentor?
What?
Mentor. M-E, yes.
Okay.
Is that your owner?
I think so. One part he and another part my husband.
Okay. Yeah,
always.
great.
Because when I have fighting with, when I became CEO, I needed to explain to the directors my new role and my new demands to them, and not all of them accepted my new role. Somebody still took me as a production director or the operational director, and somebody didn't want to follow. So it took some time, probably about 2 years, to understand which people will go with me and which people I had to say goodbye. Even they are good for the company and for the business, but they are either in my team or out of the company. And I think this is the most important understanding during these 2 years. Because of course at the very beginning I was looking for the support with my colleagues. You understand, it's very difficult, let's try it, let's help me please to do this or that. And when people really wanted to help me, they did it, and our successful mutual, it was really good. But not all the people did this way.
Okay.
So I think the most important, what I know now, is the team, is the people who are around me, around me, and me means business. If they share, if they understand what I want to do, we go together.
Yeah.
And so our energy double.
Yeah. If you compare that to a male CEO, or what you observe, no? I think 2 years you said goodbye to some, would they do differently? Would they do that faster? Or what would they do, the men in the CEO role?
I think they would do faster.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So please summarize for me your 3 key strengths and 3 key weaknesses. What is that?
I think I am flexible. It's good. I think I can hear the people who can have another opposite opinion from mine, and I'm able to accept it. And I'm quite open. I am ready. I accept the opinion of my colleagues. And what else? I'm open to the changes. But I think it's very connected to the first and to the second.
Yes. And what is the area where you think, oh, this could be better?
What is the area?
Yeah, your weaker point.
Yes, I think sometimes it takes me too much time to make the decision, especially about the people. And sometimes I understand that there is, so for example, when I used to be operational director, I didn't need anybody to discuss my decision. I just did it, and it was very short and clear. I was sure I was doing
the right thing. Yeah.
Now this position